Welcome back. In today's video, Solana is now getting the attention of Franklin Templeton, which is a major financial institution in the United States. And this, as Internet Computer has now bridged to the Solana blockchain. We got a lot to discuss in today's video. Don't forget to give this video a free thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss a new video. We try to upload as much as possible and keep you on top of the latest happening in crypto. But remember to do your own research. These are just my opinions. I could be wrong about anything and everything that we discuss right here on the channel. So Franklin Templeton Digital Assets, which is the digital asset arm of the large financial firm, they just released in May of 2024 this report called Solana Accelerated Adoption, where they explain the bullish trend and the bullish thesis for Solana's crypto in this upcoming cycle. Solana survived the FTX collapse after being significantly impacted in 2022 and emerged in 2023 even stronger. After being thought of as dead or forgotten, Solana has demonstrated their resilience and even dominated in capturing the surge of activity in crypto from 23 to 2024. Their view is that Solana's growth is likely to continue because it's well positioned to capture the next wave of crypto adoption, solidifying itself as a third major crypto asset after Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, effectively, they've already achieved number 3, right? Because the top 3 cryptos when I'm recording this video is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, it's a stable coin, doesn't really count, and Binance. And Binance coin, BNB, is really used for internally in their ecosystem. There's no really wide adoption outside of that. So even if you remove Binance, Solana is already number 3 or number 4 if you include Binance. And what Franklin Templeton is saying is that Solana is going to become a top 3 crypto and maintain that level. Now, granted, on this channel, we've been very critical of Solana. I personally never owned Solana as a coin because it is owned by and it was created for the billionaires. And we're continuing to see that play out, right? I think a lot of the reason that we've seen so much growth in the ecosystem of Solana is because the venture capitalists, think about it. The importance behind venture capital money, funding, and also the partnership, it's not just about a venture capitalist coming in and saying, oh, I'm going to buy the coin. That's not the point, guys. And a lot of ecosystems out here, Cardano, that's what they think. But that's not the point. The point of having a venture capitalist is if they're investing in something, they're not just investing by buying the coin. They may not even buy the coin, but for Solana's case, they are buying the coin or they bought the coin. But the point is that they are buying the exposure to the ecosystem. And so they build companies and they hire builders to grow the ecosystem. They hire builders to build products that they can deploy on Solana and make even more money. And so it's not about the coin and it's not about buying the coin. It's about the venture capitalist getting the correct talent and the right connections to grow the ecosystem and grow the dApps and grow the usability of this ecosystem. And so this is why I believe, although Solana has gone down countless times, was collapsed after FTX, was probably manipulated by FTX as well, it still came out as a winner. You know, I told you guys after FTX, when Solana started pumping again, I'm like, the blockchain keeps going down and nobody cares. The only people who care are the shittier blockchains that literally are not deploying anything, right? And there's a lot, right? Shiba Inu, Toncoin, Cardano, XRP. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. And meanwhile, Solana goes down. Literally, the blockchain just stops working for hours on end. Everybody just moves on. And this is the power of venture capitalists, because the venture capitalists, they're still building on the back end. So they're not just going to stop their building on the back end because the blockchain went down once or twice. They're going to hire more developers to go fix that and make sure that the projects that they've been pumping and pouring money into and building succeed. That is the point of VCs, in my view. Franklin Templeton clearly agrees with that. They said activity in crypto started to accelerate in Q4 of 2023, especially on Solana when major airdrops occurred in the Solana ecosystem, such as Jito and Pith. These airdrops created billion-dollar-plus wealth effect in the ecosystem, driving Solana and other Solana ecosystem tokens higher, especially the meme coins. We saw Bonk flipping much higher as well. This all happened while Bitcoin was in a strong upward trend, adding more tailwinds to the ecosystem. Furthermore, Franklin Templeton says meme coins have gained a lot of attention since, and a significant portion of that activity has been on Solana, right? Not XRP, Solana. Furthermore, they say the Solana network has seen countless memes created and traded, some reaching multi-billion-dollar market caps such as Bonk and Dog with Hat. In the past year, Solana has seen significant growth demonstrated through an increase in both total fees and decentralized exchange volumes on the network, as seen in these charts below. So you can see here that the Solana network fees really jumped in March of 2024. They've come down a little bit in April, but the DEX activity and the volume has significantly increased as the markets have gone higher. Franklin Templeton said right here, we expect growth to continue as Solana network effects grow stronger and their network performance improves even more, positioning itself to capture the next trend in crypto. The network has proven to have some of the lowest fees, lowest transaction latency, and highest data throughput relative to other networks. This is where Solana really shines. This is what Franklin Templeton's saying, not what Cryptoviser is saying, right? Let's continue on. Scalability matters. Crypto enthusiasts are wondering what the next big thing in crypto will be. There has been an introduction of ICOs, DeFi, NFTs, but what will be next? While we don't know the precise answer, they said that they'd argue there's a strong case that it happens on Solana. With Solana's superior technology, Solana is uniquely qualified for several sectors that they believe are most likely to bring the next wave of crypto adoption, serving as call options on Solana's future growth. These include DePIN, or Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network, payments, especially micropayments, compression NFTs or XNFTs, never heard of those, and CLOBs, or centralized limit order books, and payment for order flow. Furthermore, and by the way, I don't know why they didn't include AI and gaming, because we already know Solana has gaming. As an example, Solana Game Shift, which is a platform for creators to build games within Solana, they've added Google Cloud integration for their crypto games. So now creators building games in Solana's Labs Game Shift platform, they're going to be able to tap into Google Cloud features via this integration. So they're already in the gaming space, right? Continuing on, they say Solana ecosystem has more expected airdrops in the coming months, which should continue adding a wealth effect to the ecosystem, and meme coin activity has shown no signs of slowing down on the network. Although meme coin lack revenue or intrinsic value, the history of crypto is filled with meme coins, which they believe provide insight to where the attention and adoption of crypto currently is. Note, this high activity has pushed Solana to its limit in its current design, with the network experiencing congestion issues. Though this has continued to be a problem for Solana, these problems have arisen because of such high demand to use the network. And the Solana developer community is continuing to solve the issues, improve the network, and build for an even higher future demand. Great point here, because a lot of the other ecosystems that criticize, including myself, that have criticized historically Solana, have said, oh, well, Solana can't handle these transactions. But I've changed my view on that. Because the same ecosystems that are bitching that Solana can't handle the transactions, those networks are not even seeing anywhere near the demand for usage that Solana is. So yes, it's not great that Solana goes down over and over and over. But number one, they've vastly improved that situation, right? The developers have fixed a lot of that. But the other issue is, it shows that people want to use Solana, and not just that they want to use it, that they are using it, right? Because the network doesn't just go down because people say, oh, we think we're going to use Solana. No, the network goes down because people are using Solana. And other ecosystems that have never seen the kind of throughput that Solana has seen, they've never stress tested the network. They're criticizing it, and we don't even know if those networks can handle those transactions. And we may never find out because they may never get to that transaction throughput. Partly, I do believe, is because they don't have the venture capital backing. And I don't think that they will, because again, we are in a new cycle now. We're already post-halving. So in my view, the countdown has begun to the bear market, right? We're going to go higher, probably, right? These are just my opinions. I could be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Don't make investment choices based on what I say. But I think the markets are going to go higher. But can they sustain? And how high are they going to go? And if they don't already have the ability to go, like we know Solana can process at least 5,000 transactions per second. It may drop the whole network, but then we at least know, let's keep it to 4,000 until they fix the 5,000 transaction throughput or whatever the actual numbers are. I don't know the actual numbers. I'm just using examples. But this high activity has pushed Solana to its limits. They say this very clearly. One major catalyst to solve for the network issues is Fire Dancer, slated to be live later in 2024. Fire Dancer is a Solana validator client developed by Jump Crypto that aims to optimize each component of the Solana network. With the implementation of Fire Dancer, several aspects of the current state will be enhanced, including increased data throughput, increased client diversity, and utilizing full validator hardware capabilities. Once Fire Dancer is implemented, Solana's technical capabilities are expected to be significantly higher than the current design. With the continued adoption, future catalysts, and exciting new sectors on Solana, Franklin Templeton view remains that Solana will establish itself as a third major crypto asset after Bitcoin and Ethereum, and will likely be the network that captures the next major wave of crypto adoption. I mean, regardless if you agree with it or not, I think it's very important that we're paying attention, because what Solana is doing, this is the path to success, right? From a usage standpoint, from a deployment of technology standpoint, from a venture capitalist building standpoint. I mean, it boggles my mind that other ecosystems like, no, we're superior to that. We don't need venture capitalists. It's like, okay, get out of the top 10, get out of the top 20, get out of the top 50, right? Because that's the bottom line. You need venture capital backing to grow at the pace that you need. And anybody who disagrees with that is not looking at the facts. Ethereum, guys, Ethereum literally is funded by JP Morgan. If that's not venture capital backing, I don't know what is. Solana, venture capital. It's very clear. So that's kind of my view on it. Let me know what you guys think. And by the way, Internet Computer also now has created an open source bridge. The Galactic Bridge is now open source, and it's a cross-chain bridge that allows users to move Solana to ICP. Users can swap between Sol and GSOL, a permissionless token that represents Sol on ICP. And there's still ecosystems that say, Cryptoviser, we don't need to bridge to any ecosystem. Bridges are not safe. It's like, okay, bye. Right? So I don't hold Solana. I don't know that I ever will hold Solana, because like I said, the VCs will dump their coins, and they're going to dump when retail is buying. And I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be their exit liquidity. But that doesn't mean that I can't be bullish on Solana. I am bullish on Solana, and I'm getting more bullish on Solana because they're right. Franklin Templeton's right, guys. The network issues with the congestion and the network going down, could be viewed as a negative the first time it happens, maybe even the second time it happens. But by the third or fourth time, we should be asking ourselves, why is it going down? Oh, it's because people are using the network. How is that a negative? Right? Because these venture capitalists, they have a very long-term view on their investments. And I'm not talking about buying the coin. Their investments in building these companies and paying developers to build products to deploy on Solana. And so if they see an issue like the network keeps going down, they tell their developers, okay, we have to fix this before we deploy. So they're working on two things at once that are going to support and grow the ecosystem, while other ecosystems are not doing anything to the like, right? And there's a lot, guys. There's a lot in the top 50 that they're just not on par. They're just not on par. And so we'll see what happens here. But I know a lot of you guys probably own Solana or bullish on Solana. I'm bullish. I don't own it. I may never own it. And that's okay. And so let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to give the video a free thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Invest responsibly. Do your own research, and crypto on.